a break from constant eating.
Gives her 5 million every month. Person will come with 30 something, almost 30. The chance that's what it's. When you be in Abuja, you go to.
I just love being around good people.
At the end of the day.
Last night at the garden, Ben told Handi that he doesn't see whatever Nelly have with Sooj progressing or proceeding after this house. That everything will end in this house. That do you know who Nelly is? That one time he had a conversation with Nelly, and this was not even a general conversation, that it was just one-on-one. And Nelly opened up that any man she's dating, have dated, will still date, that the minimum monthly allowance she can take from the person is 5 million naira. That anything beyond 5 million naira is not upkeep money, and she will even go ahead to be with that person, in the sense that you can't pay or keep up with her upkeep allowance. And in the end, though, Ben also let us know that Nelly is 29 years old and Sooj is 25. And Handi was telling me, and that is nothing now. Age is nothing. He said it's something. Do you, do you know what's 4 years? 4 years gap. That is huge. I've noticed that Ben is so age conscious. Anytime he's having a conversation revolving marriage or relationship, he's always mentioning those numbers, like, oh, this person is 30, this person is 19. I guess age is a big deal for him when it comes to relationship. And he has also mentioned that he can't be with someone that is older than him. That's his choice, and I respect that too. But giving this information as if you know Nelly one-on-one, and this is not the first time. In the afternoon, he was having a conversation with Sean and was telling Sean that Sooj will have a lot to keep up with outside of this house if truly he wants to be with Nelly. Now, Nelly is the kind of girls that men in private jets come and pick. That even if Nelly wants to be with Sooj, that it will be tough for Sooj, in the sense that every day will be like a competition. He will be putting every effort to make sure that Nelly is happy. He also mentioned Tofa, saying that Tofa will also have a lot to work for outside of the house. That, do you know what it means to date the most beautiful girl in Nigeria? That these are ladies that have been with men of high caliber, that these guys really have a lot to put up with once they leave this house. And Sean also added, say, that he can't skip, that imagine having a girl and every day you're struggling to impress the person or make the person see that you meet up to their standard, that he can't do such, that he is happy where he is. Speaking of Nelly and Anita, there is a new development in the house. So Big Brother just announced to the housemates they are moving on in tune with the theme of this week, which is healthy living lifestyle, that the housemates will be embarking on intermittent fasting, that they will have just 4 hours to make use of the kitchen, and these 4 hours will not be at a stretch. 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours later in the evening. That before they're allowed to go into the kitchen, a music will come on and then they will enter. And when that music comes on again, they should know it's time to leave the kitchen. Instead of people that to say that this Tinubu economy is affecting everything, he's telling them to go on fast. Which kind of fasting? Which kind of fasting? In fact, in the notes, they even wrote in order to help their digestive system, in order to help their gut. Bro, if you want the housemates to live a healthy lifestyle, first of all, remove all those noodles, pack out those noodles first. I said, pack out the noodles, because do you know how these children eat noodles? If truly you have a mind, you want them to live in a healthy way, you pack out those noodles, you pack out the what's this thing that they always, those swallow, is it Simon ones? You pack out those ones first. Let's start from there. Yeah, you introduce veggies now. You bring veggies, you bring fruit, and hey, things to make salads with. We know you truly want them to have a healthy lifestyle. Anyways, the housemate said going in the morning for gym, they would tell the coach to take it easy on them. Some were even dropping jokes on how they will eat heavily before going to bed. Instantly, they went into the kitchen and parboiled their beans, because they planned to cook beans today, and 2 hours to cook beans. You see, it's not realistic. So they decided to parboil it ahead of when Big Brother starts the whole fasting thing. They will just know that it is just to finish up and add ingredients and the rest. Chima was just lamenting, saying, hope Big Brother remembers that she has ulcer. The housemates were just genuinely concerned that they even started thinking of Anita's birthday. Where will the cake be? We didn't also not have to use the kitchen and eat Anita's cake and all that. And mind you, if they default to this Big Brother's rule, they will lose 10% of their wages. So the whole house have to keep to this. And before I forget, happy birthday to Anita. The whole chaos earlier this today made me to even forget to wish her a happy birthday. Micky tried to have a tete-a-tete with Handi, but the energy wasn't just there. Handi didn't allow it to flow. Like, you could feel that Handi is just giving my guy a tough time. Micky started by asking Handi what she likes in people. I guess bro could have just said, what do you like in me, or what do you like in guys? But, well, Handi went ahead telling Micky that he hates liars. He hates backstabbers. He loves people that will just say it as it is instead of going to their back to make up things and all that. She just loves straightforward people. And then in return, she asked Micky, what do you like in people? What attributes do you like in people? And Micky now repeated almost same line with Handi, what Handi said. And Handi was like, this is what I said. Like, have your own words now. You're just repeating what what I said. I'm like, Handi, calm down. I know say you don't like this guy. You already told Big in your diary session. But calm down now, And Micky said, well, in as much as he doesn't like all these things, that he still do not expect much from people, because he's used to people lying to him, people betraying him, people doing all sorts of things to him. So whenever he's with people, he just keep his mind open and do not expect much, so as not to get heartbroken if people go ahead to do any of that to him. While they were having this conversation, Ben now came and now said, Handi, let's go to bed. So Micky was like, do you now go to bed with Ben? And she said, yes. In fact, it's Ben she's even waiting for. When Ben is done playing snooker, they will go to bed. And Ben, being the clown he is now, you all know how Ben can be. Ben now said, hey, don't worry, continue the conversation. In the next 10 minutes, I'll come and take you. So we can't sleep. I said, which kind two obstacles be this now? Well, Ben kept to his word and came after 10 minutes. I don't know whether it was up to 10 minutes, but he came and told Handi, oh yeah, let's go to bed. We can go to bed. You need to see Micky's face. Now, Ben took Handi to the room only to start lamenting to Handi about Chizoba, how Chizoba is with the Mbadiwe twins. How, okay, now he wants to have a conversation with Chizoba, and Chizoba is telling him, don't worry, I'll come back. Let me just, talk small. And that Chizoba has been there with the twins for almost the whole night. That if he's the one now, Chizoba will start crying on how he's not giving her attention, how he's not doing this, he's not doing that. But here is Chizoba now, having the best time of her life with the twins. Well, Handi told her not to take it serious now, that she's friends with the twins, so he should just calm down. Meanwhile, while Ben is angry that Chizoba is with the twins, Ozee is there advising Chizoba that he likes Ben for her, that Ben looks like someone that won't intentionally hurt you. That, there are people that can intentionally just hurt you, but to him, Ben does not seem to be like that, that Ben is just a good person with good heart, and he guessed the ball is in your court, because as you told him that Ben already officially asked the question, so I guess the ball is in your court. It's now left for you to know what you want. And the Chizoba said, well, why the ball is in her court, she's just trying to take her time and give Ben the right answers, that she once rushed into something and it didn't end well. So this time around, she just wants to take her time, that sometimes she can be indecisive, but not in this case, that she's just taking her time. And Ozee now said, are you sure I shouldn't take Onyeka as my bestie self? Let's not be them the one trying to, get into your mind or get in between the both of you. But Chizoba assured him, saying, no, it's not you. And besides, it's good to still have genuine friends. Even if you're in a relationship, just have your friends with you in case of incasity. Actually like people that naturally take their time. For example, Victoria is just getting better and better right in our present. She's not even forcing anything. You can just see that it's coming out naturally. Yesterday she even had a conversation with Ozee, and he was inviting her ahead of time to their club in Lagos. You know how they'll have lots of activities to catch up with outside of the house. And when Ozee was concerned that she lives in Abuja, she said, "Don't worry, my parents are in Lagos. I'll be shuffling both places." Meanwhile, I would like to read your comments regarding Ozee and Sooj. You know, after the fight Ozee had with Nelly, that Sooj came to Ozee asking Ozee to apologize to Nelly. That him and Tofa noticed that your energy changed, your energy dropped right after Ndini left, that you became easily triggered. They noticed you've been going on and off since then. And when Ozee called his twin Ozee, he was like, "You didn't even tell me that my energy dropped after Ndini left." But that conversation didn't continue because they went for their Aquafina task. But then in the night, Ozee was now telling his twin and the checkers that, "Do you know how deadly sheep is? That your girlfriend can just be feeding you one silly narrative. That you can imagine to Sooj coming to talk about that his energy drop, he should go apologize to Nelly, blah blah blah." What's that now? Are they trying to make him start saying, oh, that he changed or something happened to him? And even when Sooj was saying that, Ozee was like, "No, nothing dropped. In as much as I love Ndine because they remind me of my mom, but I love them. I was angry they left, but I don't think something happened to me that is beginning to affect my general reaction, participation, or mood in the house." But it was such a funny thing to hear Ozee telling the checkers and his twin brother that thing is just narrative that the girlfriend is feeding him and that he's running with it, to tell you how dead the sheep can be in this house. They never even see anything. People will even get natural and forever and original sheep. That's double K. I'm not even so conscious of narratives and all that. They're just there playing their game. Kelly even told DJ Flo his plan of having his own band after this show, how he wants to, take his career a bit further, do things for himself, become a boss, recruit other guys, just like he was a worker for another band before coming. That even at that, his previous band will still be like a family. Once in a while, if he gets a show that is bigger than what he can handle, he can still bring them in, but he just wants to start a business for himself. It's a new day, and with a new day, we know more things about to happen. But I want to give a special shout out to my followers. You all mean so much to me. You all are so dear to me. Special shout out to Ngonko Master G for you're watching me from Cameroon, and I appreciate that you're my subscriber and you're watching my channel. Special shout out to the John Deloney Show. You are also a subscriber that I appreciate so much. Thank you. You are in Nigeria and I'm in Nigeria as well. And I appreciate that you do take your time to watch my videos. Thank you, Julie Chi from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you for watching and I appreciate you. God bless you all.